Hello and welcome to Mr. Knapp's 7th grade science class open house presentation. I apologize for not being able to be there this evening, but I appreciate you taking the time to check out my presentation. If for any reason you need to get in touch with me, email is the best way to reach me. My email is nepp@mentorschools.org. I'm also on Twitter, which is at Mr_Nepp_Mentor. And I use my Twitter to share things that we're doing within class. So it's nice to be able to see what your child is doing on a day-to-day basis. And I post different labs that we're doing, and as we start going outside into Veterans Park, it's a good way to get a nice view of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. The theme for this year is order and organization. We start off the year with life science. We have two different breakdowns of the ecology unit. And we start off with this primarily because we have the privilege of having a park right next door to our school. So we start off the year by giving the students a nice hands-on approach to learning, and we take them out into the field using what we call field books. And we allow them to visually see everything that we're talking about and learning about within the classroom. Right after winter break, we come back and we jump into the physical science unit, which deals with conservation of mass as well as conservation of energy. We end our year with Earth and space science and the cycles and patterns of the Earth and the Moon. The grading system is pretty similar to 6th grade. For those of you who had a child that was at Shore last year, 80% is tests and quizzes. That also includes larger projects, which we'll have throughout the course of this year, and then certain really large labs as well. Each unit will have an end of unit test and then multiple quizzes throughout the course of the unit as well. The remaining 20% includes your homework assignments, whether it be on Google Classroom or in Schoology, as well as in-class assignments and certain smaller labs that we'll do. My policy with late assignments is if it's turned in late, it drops to 50%. But it will never be a 0 as long as it's turned in before the end of the unit. This doesn't include projects. My policy with projects is late projects drop by a letter grade for every day that it is turned in late. Like I said, right now, currently in class, we're going outside and we're taking advantage of the park that we have next door and creating what we call field books. These field books give the students the opportunity to have a nice hands-on approach to our ecology unit. They're drawing, they're making observations, and they're actually visually seeing producers, consumers, and decomposers in an actual park. So it gets us out of the classroom and really gives them a nice way to look at the ecology unit, which could be dry if not. Some of the other things, I highly recommend you jumping on Infinite Campus and checking the grades weekly. I post my grades only on Infinite Campus, and you're able to check all of that out. I highly recommend jumping on there from time to time just to check in to see how your child is doing. Also, I use my Schoology page, and I'll go through Schoology and kind of show you how that looks, but I highly recommend you logging into Schoology as well. The reason being, you're able to see exactly what your child sees within every class and all of the different assignments. Now this is what my Schoology page looks like. This is my first period 7th grade class. I'm going to actually get out of this so that I can take you into my actual class. So we'll take a look at the 7th grade class here. So again, this is my first period class, and my page is broken down in 3 different folders at the time. It's agendas, 7th grade science course information, and then each individual unit. So right now the unit that we're on is the ecology part 1 unit. As we progress through the year, I'll continue to add on to these folders. Looking at the agendas folder first, within the agenda, I break down a week by week agenda for all of the students as well as you as parents. So each week so far in the year has been broken down for the students. So right now is week 4 of the school year, and I can open that right up and see exactly what we're doing in class every day this week. This week, like I said, we're taking advantage of Veterans Park. Yesterday we went outside and we did a soil scavenger hunt. Today we went outside and we were looking for different biotic factors and digging in the field. Tomorrow we're going to be going back out to Veterans Park and into the actual forest and looking at those biotic factors in the forest. And then we're back into the classroom establishing producers, consumers, and decomposers. So I give the students this as a breakdown every week so that they can know if they miss one day exactly what they missed. In the 7th grade science course information, in there you'll see the syllabus. I use this for any updates, any announcements, and things that I have throughout the year. You can access the syllabus, so if you have any questions on that, as well as the Schoology login step-by-step process, that's also included in this. And the last folder, again, is the unit folder. So right now we're in the Ecology Part 1 unit. And on the inside of this, you have all of the different assignments that we're doing, all of the discussions that we're doing within class, any files, which includes the notes that I give them, the standards that we're covering within class, and I give them proficiency scales that we use quite a bit in class. Any videos that we share that we check out within class, and then finally tests and quizzes. And we'll take all of our tests and quizzes through Schoology throughout the course of this year, and it makes it nice because they're able to get instant feedback on their test and quiz after they take it. So this is our Schoology page, and it makes it really, really easy for them to know exactly what's going on, even when they're outside of the classroom. Also, I do daily updates within this, and they come in and they're able to actually see what's going on within the class, and before they even start the day, they're able to check out exactly what the day is going to look like, what materials they'll need for class, and things along those lines. So it's a pretty convenient and it's a really, really user-friendly program that we're using. Like I said, if you have any questions, if there's anything that you want explained in more detail, I'm available. Please get in touch with me through email. Again, that's nep@mentorschools.org. I appreciate you taking the time to check out my presentation, and I look forward to meeting you in the near future. Have a nice day.